Oh my god, look at you now. Wearing nothing but your head. And having all this disgusting human skin. Showing nothing but your paws. Oh my god. Do you have any idea what you're doing? Oh. Just think of the other attendees, because hell, they don't like to see the disgusting human skin. Jeez, just worry about the magic. Why don't you just do me a favour and put something on your arms before you come down in the convention floor. You are G'day fellow Christians of the internet, this is the most must-see and subscriber going here on YouTube, Bruzo Dragonius. You might as well be commenting to say, well, what's the point of this startup clip which I made on TikTok with me acting that I'm against poodling? You might as well just say, what's the point of me, or why am I dressed up like this? As in, having my actual lizard-like claws and hands, but wearing an ugly human suit-like sleeve that are part of my human suit and a t-shirt on. Well, that is to illustrate today's topic on an episode of Argonian.POV, which is, of course, poodling. Now, there are so many very YouTubers out there, some popular, some not so popular, that are on about this subject. Hell, it's the most trending topic to talk about within the furry fandom, which is whether to poodle or not to poodle. And if this is the first ever video of me explaining to you about poodling, or if you haven't seen dozens of other videos out there that talks about poodling, you might as well think of Bruzo. What do you mean about poodling? Well, just think of it this way. You know, like how toy poodles and that with dog shows, it has those balls of fluff in their arms and that, but their legs are just shaven and that, you know, but all there is just balls of fluff, like, you know, near where their feet are. Poodling comes from that term, but what people actually do mean poodling is if fursuiters wear hand paws, or in this case, I'm just being my human self, or wearing hand paws like this, or claws or whatever, and showing human skin, and of course not having anything to cover it, like what I'm wearing this, which is the t-shirt. And there are so many reasons why people actually poodle. Some reasons could be, well, like they don't have any proper hand sleeves or something like that could go in their partial or something like that, so they can't help it but showing human skin. Some reason could be, well, seeing that the heat of Australian summer coming up, considering that we're in spring now, when this video comes up, even though that's probably in September or anything like that, maybe the human body can't even handle so much fur covering the arm. And here's the saying, even though that is the most key factor that we furries do know, or that's what's important to us, is that, or most furries care about our suits, actually our own health and our suits, and the magic, which I explained to you in the video on what I mean by breaking the magic. You know, maybe some sort of health reasons with that, because hell, we, or perhaps I, for instance, much rather, as a fursuiter myself, much rather my own health than just a plain old thing called the magic. But it's not always with that, because what if, say, for instance, that maybe that people don't have access to a proper arm sleeves or something like that, where the suitor don't, because, you know, maybe that they want to do a poodle because, well, maybe it's part of their character or the character design to have this human skin. That's what Blazy Fox said, that maybe some people look good as poodles. I'm not saying, well, you know, poodles as in the actual toy dog and that you would see there, but you get what I'm at. But there may be some furries out there which are against poodles, saying that they're ruining the magic. They're not bringing the illusion that it's the actual character instead of someone wearing a costume. And here's what I really do say with these elitists out there that has this attitude towards poodling, with what I acted like in this one TikTok video, is that, well, I do admire, you know, people that furries out there would rather just stay in character in full suit and not show any human skin whatsoever in their fursuits. or perhaps in their partials at least. Maybe some wear long sleeve shirts to cover up their human skins, or perhaps make sleeves. And if you are a fursuiter that is that much committed to fursuiting, that you would rather just sweat and, you know what I mean, rather than just breaking the magic. Well, to be honest with you, I really do admire those furries. You know, I don't mind that. But if you are one of these people that sort of whinge about people that poodle, even though that they can't handle being in a full suit or whatever, that they need to show human skin to keep cool, even though especially the heat of Australian summer is coming up, I need to be frank with you, and I'm not saying this to be mean or anything, but if you're one of those elitist furries that don't like people or fursuiters showing their human skin and being in this attitude of you either suit with no human skin or anything human on or not to at all, well, listen here, because I got something to say to you. That maybe with that sort of attitude, maybe going to furry conventions and other sort of cosplay conventions where you see people poodling and that isn't the right event to go to. Maybe the furry fandom itself isn't the right community for you. And I'm very sorry that I have to bring this up. Maybe the most likely chances of you seeing these sort of characters and that not breaking the magic or staying in character, maybe instead of going to, you know, cosplay conventions or furry conventions or whatnot, maybe that you might as well just go to some parks out there like Movie World, Disney World, Universal Studios, or Dreamworld, or whatever theme parks that have mascots where people paid to dress up as those characters in those costumes. Because the thing about it is, the truth is that we're not mascots. We're not paid to do this. We do this, we dress up as our own characters because purely as a hobby. We don't dress for you to tell us what we can and cannot do in our own fursuit. And like I said, if you really do want to be in character and be in full suit, like I sometimes do, sometimes, great for you. That's awesome. I absolutely admire that. Just help, go nuts. But just be aware that there are so many reasons why people poodle, and to be quite frankly, many of us in the furry fandom suit because we enjoy it, not all because of for your entertainment, and we're not actually paid mascots. Same as whether or not to speak in suit. So I have my share of it. So anyway, I know for sure that I'll do this question and that just to get you involved. So comment down below what you think of this poodling. Like, what are your thoughts about it? You know, I wanted to know, and I do read all of your comments, and I do love reading them, by the way. Also, if you do enjoy this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel in order to support me through, like, if you want to support me through, you know, through this channel by subscribing to this channel and to be the first one to know. Make sure you don't only press the notification bell icon, but make sure you turn the notifications on so you will be the first one to know. The usual link to my other social medias like Twitter, Facebook, Amino, TikTok, or whatever is on the description below, as well as that if you want to pick yourself one of these shirts for yourself to show that you really do support me of what I do as well, in style perhaps, it is available on my artwork tee, which the link to it is on the description below. If you also wanted to, other ways that you would support me financially is through Ko-fi. If you want to friend me on PSN, or if you want to look out for me on Elder Scrolls Online, just look for me with the gamer tag of Bruzo21. As always, I thank you so much for watching this. You're all amazing. I love you all. Hashtag, you know, like what Blazy Fox said, be who you want to be. But I say, well, just ironically, my human self is ugly. And as always, thank you for watching. I love you all. Thank you all for subscribing. You're all amazing. And until next time, may the gods you all. Bye for now.